Look at the front where it says Ames real big. Hey everybody! Right now Kayla and I are in Rodanthe, North Carolina, here on Hatteras Island, part of the Outer Banks. And we're at this old go-kart track, amusement park kind of thing. And I can't really remember the name of it because it's been closed for so long. I can't even describe it, but it's in pretty bad shape. It is posted, so we're not going to be able to go inside or on any part of it. It is fenced off, but we can walk around the outside of the fence and show you this place. It's absolutely huge and in terrible shape. Yeah, this was fun. This was always full of life, so I hate to see it like this. Yeah, there you go. That says it all right there. Stock cars. No longer. There was their little track right here. You could go, they had the little tiny bumper cars. And like I said, since it is posted, we will respect that. We won't go inside at all. Plus the Adair County sheriffs are up hitting down this road all the time. But isn't that something? It was a fun little amusement park. They had like race cars you could drive over here, like where this hill is here. Drive all around, all through this. This was just like a little circle track right here. This little part. Like a little speedway. And then this was like a little course with like, it was like a figure 8, I believe, if I remember correctly. I mean, look at the palm trees here. Even the palm tree's dead, unfortunately. But this was a great place back in its time.
I love to go karting. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. There's another thing too, with the Outer Banks being the way it is, a prime spot for real estate and everything. Places don't stay abandoned here for long, but this one has, and I'm not really sure why. But like, there's really not a whole lot of abandoned places here on the Outer Banks to begin with. But yeah, here's like the figure 8, and there's the bridge right there where you could go up and over. It's pretty desolate.
Did you ever visit this place when you came here when you were younger?
One time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I came here one time. Here's a ticket booth here. More palm trees. More go-kart tracks back here too. They had more stuff back there too, as well. I wish I could go back there. A few years ago, some kids were inside of this. They were actually inside a couple of the buildings and walking around the inside of the park and stuff. And I've watched the video. It was alright, but they were only inside for like maybe a minute or two worth of footage. And then the rest of their video was them just vlogging, so I don't know if they got chased out or spooked out or what, but I'm not going to chance it because I really respect this area, and my luck, I'll be the one that gets caught. But that's why it's posted, so they don't want anybody in there. But on the outside, like this, on the sidewalk, you're allowed to walk around. And this place was so big, as a matter of fact, there's another part of it over there across the street on the sound side, and more up here next to the car. I mean, yeah, look at it. It's all crumbling apart now. Let's go over here where there's a little clearing. Yeah, you can see how it went all the way back, too. Here's a staircase right here.
It would be great to see this restored.
I know.
Oh, I guarantee you it would.
At this point now, it would take a lot to restore it.
But there's also like a stone's throw away over there that's rolling, and that might be a good competitor.
Yep, you have Kitty Hawk Kites. You have that fun center, the Highway 12 center, right across the street. Let's take another little look around here. Would love to go back there and check out all the buildings and everything. Let's go back here. as well. Last I heard from one of the locals, it is in pretty bad shape. I don't know, I guess they're able to go inside, or they know someone that might possibly own this. Here's the pole here. Something, I'm not sure, but they said it was in pretty dismal shape. Let's take a look over the fence here. Yep, here's your pole. With like grass and seaweed and all kinds of, well, not seaweed, but grass and growing out of it. You got the tarp, there's tires underneath. So I don't know, is there water underneath that tarp? Because I see what looks like a tire right there floating, or like in there, I guess. I'm not sure. And I guess that was for like water slides, maybe. I don't remember. If I had to make a guess, I think that's what that was for. But it's been a while. Here's why you don't walk barefoot on the grass here in North Carolina's Outer Banks. Cactus. Yeah. I made that mistake when I was young. I stepped right on one, a small one, that I couldn't see in the grass when I was exiting one of the beaches here on Hatteras Island. But anyway, back to the park. Yeah, it's a sad sight indeed. Think of all the fun that was had here by visitors. Yeah, look, it says no trespassing on that. Was that a slide maybe? I can't remember. It's been so long. Or was that just like someone that would watch over? I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. But what a shame. I would love to go inside and walk around the racetracks and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Back here, it's all marsh. There's really nothing back here. It's all marsh and whatnot. But yeah, I would love to check it out. It's a little chilly on the Outer Banks today. Got a gale warning in effect. High surf warning goes into effect shortly. And a coastal flood advisory goes into effect shortly as well here for Hatteras Island, and even points northward from Duck to Oregon Inlet. So that's why I'm doing this now. I don't know if I'll be able to come back tomorrow and do this, because the road might be closed up by Merlot Beach. So that's why I'm here now. Anyway, there's this side. Let's go across the street and check out the other side of this place. Tickets. I wonder when the last one was sold. Let's take a look over here. This was like parking. No, actually, this was part of like a course here, I think, if I remember correctly. Here's like a little loop right here. That was a truck. There's like a little bit of a loop here. I don't know what that was part of. Was it part of like maybe like a bike course or something? Not really sure. Then over here you have another section here. There's the water here from the sound side. Let me walk along the sidewalk here. Yep. I guess they had like little boats in here you could rent. That's pretty cool. See, I did the go-karts, but that was just one time. There's more tires over here, another part of the park. I don't know what was back here. I don't remember. It was so long ago. And this was parking right here, obviously. They have lights back here, so I don't know what was back in this part here. It's all overgrown. It's so overgrown, I don't remember. You see like things sticking up back there. I don't remember if it was like mini golf or something. I can't remember. It's been so long. It's starting to get dark too. Oh, yep, there's the water slide there. I'll show you that too. That's on the other side of the street as well. This place was huge. Yeah, not much over here to see. Let's go back across the street again, over to the water slide part now. Yeah, look how decrepit that is. The old water slides. Like how this part's just gone here at the end. Some of them fell apart. They're just laying in there in disrepair. And every time another hurricane hits here, it just gets worse. Every time. It floods. The sound comes up, the storm surge, and it just makes it worse every time. It's a little harder to walk around over here, so I can't really go all too far, but that's all you can really see from the highway. You can see what I'm working with here. It's not very easy to walk through this stuff. I gotta be honest, man, if those no trespassing signs weren't here, I would be all over this place, but I will not do it because they are up. I respect that. But as long as I'm on the outside, on the, you know, on the street like that, look at that sunset back there behind that house, over the sound. Beautiful. Yeah, as long as I'm on the street side, on the sidewalk, on the other side of the fence, it's okay. I have no ill will towards the place either. I miss it. I never want to see any place down here on the Outer Banks close up at all. Because people, a lot of places down here are family run, family operated, owned. They work hard for a living here. And my goal in life is to live here one day. Maybe if it's not on Hatteras Island, maybe up on the northern island, up near Nag's Head, or heck, even Manio. But yeah, we'll go back across the street one more time so I can show you that part over there, and then we'll wrap up this video. Yeah, Kayla got back inside of the car because it's really windy and it's making it really cold. Boy, is it beautiful out here, even in the winter time. I'll put it this way, I'll take a cold, rainy, or windy day here on the Outer Banks over any sunny day in Pittsburgh. I love it here that much. Alright, back to checking out the car. Here's this part here, the palm trees. These ones are still alive. That's great. Look at that track. That looks like that was a lot of fun. I was a kid, so I don't really remember all of it. I remember doing a small one, though. That was it. You can see how there's these, it's like seaweed and like marsh and stuff. It floods it from when the storm surge picks up. It's pretty decrepit, other than that. I sure miss it. Let's walk over here real quick. Palm tree still kicking. I love it. There's that little thing, they fenced that off too. You really don't want people in here because, I mean, there's the steps there and that has a fence going around it too. So if you come here at all, either as an urban explorer or a tourist to the Outer Banks in general, please respect that. Stay on the outside of the fence and you'll be fine. Let's go back over here real quick. It's starting to get a couple raindrops. We saw a pretty cool rainbow over the sound earlier today. That was pretty sweet. I don't know. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, it's just a field here. So All right. Just real quick, here's one more look of the whole place from across the street. Kayla's in the car because of the weather. I don't blame her. You can see just how large this place is. It went all the way down there. That's the slide way down there. And then over here too on this side. Sad it's gone. See, now again, I was young at the time, and I'd only come down here 1 week out of the summer back then. But if I remember correctly too, that part right there and this part right here, I can't remember if there was that bridge that came over where go-karts would go over the roadway. I can't remember if that's what that was or not. I thought I remember there being a bridge where it would go over. Now, I know, obviously, with it being abandoned, that was dismantled and taken down, or a hurricane destroyed it. Because when hurricanes hit here, they do some damage. But, yeah, I think that's what that was, but I can't remember. But I'm sure the locals or other Outer Banks enthusiasts, they'll let me know. But I think that's what that was for a bridge that went across carrying the go-kart track. But I could be terribly wrong. So, but, man, it sucks that it's gone. Okay, everybody. Well, that was a look at this old park. The old go-kart park. They had the pool and the water slides back there. The other side. It was a great place.
It's raining really hard.
Yeah, it's starting to. But at least we got the video in for you guys. And I was able to put this on video. I'm glad to have put it on video, even though it's long gone. Because as we all know, one day this won't be here anyway. Something will eventually move in and build on top of it. And with the way real estate is here on the Outer Banks, I would not be surprised if it's gigantic vacation homes or something. That's just how it is. But who knows? It'd be great to see another park move in here. They recently opened one up in Nags Head a few years ago, and they do very well. So I think if another one opened up here, it would be great. But the problem is the storm surge from the Pamlico Sound coming up and over and inundating the road and adjacent properties and everything. Because I have a friend of mine who lives in Avon, and she's always posting photos of how her area gets flooded. And that's why her house is up on stilts, as are a lot of homes. Boy, I can't talk. But they build them up on stilts because they expect storm surge from hurricanes and nor'easters and whatnot. So, but that's probably the downfall of this life on a sandbar. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel for more info. And if you know anything about this, or if you have any stories of coming here back in the day, feel free to share in the comments. That'd be great. And with that said, we'll talk to you later. So take care, stay awesome,
And have a Kmart-licious day.
Bye, everyone.
Modern love can last 2,000 nights. Modern love can die in a day. For just a sonic touch, you cry so much and you die sometimes. Modern love just